Good morning, my Favettes, and welcome back. This is New Year's Eve that I'm making this video, and I want to wish you all Happy New Year on tomorrow. Let me show you this yummy journal I made, and I posted on Facebook. I love this clip. I can't remember where I got this clip from, but I think it's a vintage, like a bookmark. It is gorgeous, and I love to put it on certain journals. But this is a journal that I made, and I got the idea to use this as a closure right here. You see where the eyelet is there, and I used the junk mail. This is a junk mail, and it opens like this, and here at the top it is a tuck spot here, and then you open it. I love this picture. These were free, I believe they were free downloads from Artie, not Artie Mays, from Antique Papery. This is a beautiful tag one of my friends sent me. Isn't that lovely? I love it so much. Does not go with this particular journal, but I just wanted to show you how beautiful it is that she made. So this is a flip through, and this here is a pocket here, and here you have all the journaling pages that I put in envelope in the middle. I have to decorate this one. I still have so many beautiful papers that I have from Antique Papery that I could use to decorate them. I will be doing that at a later date. So this is the second part of it. Here is a flippy thing, and this here is a pocket. Flip it over this side. This here is a pocket. Flip this out. Flip this over. This is a pocket at the top, and this is another pocket here at the top of this one. This is the back of it. Beautiful paper still. Here's another pocket from the back envelope. So I enjoy making that, and I just wanted to share that with you real quick. And I love how the closure is. I shared it with so many ladies on Antique Papery on Facebook, and they loved it. So I just wanted to share that. And let me also, before I go any further, let me show you what I bought myself for Christmas. Got myself the Jambalaya. This is this is the cutter of all cutters. This is the poster child of cutters. This is the I think it's the Precision Rotary paper cutter. And it's quite expensive, but I treated myself. I didn't even have a coupon. I got it from Amazon, so we deserve it. So last time I was on, let me show you the beautiful journal that I made. I did make them on the other video you will see, but this is just some decorations. I add some charm to it. I added charms, and in this one I added one of my envelopes that I altered. One of my junk mail envelope that I altered. Just showed it to you. I have put journaling cards here in this one. I added a coin pocket, and I add journaling card here to this. I clustered this one here and this one. You can journal at the bottom. I have a tag here that goes in this part here. So, I mean, you can have so much fun with all of your junk mail, and then the rest of the book is just for writing and putting pictures. I enjoy making that. Had fun, and I made 5 of these for next year, and I think I'm going to use 2 for each month. I mean, one journal is going to be for 2 months. So this is the one I'm going to start off with for January. I'm going to do Hope for January, because now I love this one. I love This little dango, how I did that. Cute. I love the flower here. So this is the one I'm going to start off with for January and February and Hope. And I have enough pages in there to start. So this is Hope. This is the light. And I added this at the top here because it matches with the rest of the journal. This is the dangle I added for this one. Beautiful. Just dangles there. This is the one I added for blessing. Blessing. And this is the one I added for trust. Have this cross here. This is trust. So I just wanted to show you all of them after I put everything and I put the dangles on it. So those are ready for next year. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you, this is a journal that I saw you can either go this way or you can close it this way or you could close it this way. There's so many ways that you can close this, but I saw this is a pocket here. Go put yummy things here inside this pocket. And you also could decorate it. So the pocket always stays on the right. That's how you can remember the pocket is on the right. So either you could close this flap first and then close the pocket, or you can close the pocket first and then close this however you decide you want to do it. So you know that this is just, and I am going to sew around the edges, and I'm going to sew down this seam here, and this is the back. And you have to cover the flap also. So I am going to go around it with the sewing machine. So let's start off. I'm not going to do a lot of talking today. I started off just like one of the regular mailing envelopes that you get from the Dollar Tree. I think it comes 5 to a pack for $1. I reinforced this side here, this pocket here, because you know you're gonna keep putting things inside the pocket, so you don't want so much wear and tear on that. So I also want to use this here. So what you have to go inside and find that line and just add your glue to that line if your glue come out. So let's get this glue to come out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So you just add a bead of glue on the inside. So you have to add this bead of glue and seal this part right here. If not, your pocket will continue and your things will go all the way down to the bottom, and you don't want that to happen. So just run a bead of glue right there. Run your hand, your finger to stop that right there, this seam right here, and then your pocket will stop right here. So don't forget to do that. And the way that I did it to help me remember, I already, you see it just stops right there. It does not go any further. I prepped everything because I liked to, once I get started, I just want to go and I don't want to stop any. I just want to keep on going. So I prepped everything for you. Okay. So the way that I did it, I used the papers from Antique Papery, and as you see on one side I have 1C, 2C, 3C, and then I have my papers. This is 1B. Okay, so my papers is 1C. As you can see here, I have 1C there, so I know this one goes there. and then I have 3C, and then I have 2C. I mean, 2B is supposed to be 1C. Okay, so you get the gist. 1C, 2C, and 3C. Okay, so I'm going to start by using I want to use a glue stick, but you know sometimes the glue sticks don't really stick good, especially the ones I get. I get the ones that are from either Target or Dollar Tree, and they're not that good, so I'm going to get some new ones. So I'm going to fast forward it. You know basically how it goes. You glue this side down first, then you flip it over, and then you use your other 3 to glue this side down. I did not cut out anything for the flap yet, but you know how to do the flap. If not, I will have to show you on another video, but I didn't prepare how to do the flap. So I'm going to just stop talking, and I'm going to start gluing. I'm sorry, ladies. I apologize for the interruption. I did have interruption. So I completed it, and you know what I did with the three sides, but I also did the flap. And all I did was with the flap was I just took a piece of the paper. I just took a strip of paper that was long enough, okay, and I laid it on top of the flap, and I glued it, and then I cut it out. Cut it all the way out. Then I flipped it on this side and I laid another paper there, glued it, and I cut it out. So this is the finished one. So all I have to do now is take my Distress ink and just go around and just ink all of the edges like that. Just go around the whole entire journal and just distress the edges. And I have to go back also and get my corners that's not really glued down. I just take my little glue bottle here and I just glue down the edges that's really not glued down that good. And I'll go back, I'll put a pull here. Sometimes I don't know whether I want to put a thumb pull there, because that I'll have to put some decorative paper behind it. But this is the finished project. So either this could be the front. I think I like that little like coffee cup as the front, or this here can be your front. So all I have to do is stitch around it and then go back and decorate it and decorate the inside. So I'll come back and I'll share the finished product with you. So what I'm going to make now is a new one that I'm working on. And before I get started, I have to show you another part of the video. So I'll have to come back and you will see. Okay, so now I'm back with this part here, and I've already done these 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. This here is the tuck spot here. So this is how this one is going to be. And let me show you, ladies, what envelope I used to make this, because this is not the regular size one like this one. No, this is one that I got from a thrift store, and it was huge. And let me show you. And I went back the next day. Look how huge it is. It's so huge it can't even go in the camera. And it measures, let me see. It measures, oh my gosh. It's just so huge I can't measure. It measures 18 and a half. The width is 18 and a half by 12 and a half. So this part is 12 and a half. The height is 12 and a half. And the width is 18 and a half, I believe I said. So this is how I made this one. I put 3 of these large envelopes together, but I cut them down because I had to cut them down because it would have been too large. So I cut it down and I glued the pockets here so they could be attached, as you saw on the earlier video. So this one is 6.5 by 8.5. So the height is 8.5 by 6.5. Okay, so I cut it down a lot. And I used these papers from, oh my goodness, I believe I got these from Shabby Dabby Doodah. I think this is her paper line. So it flips out. Can't even get it all in the camera. And it's on both sides. So see how beautiful it is? These papers. and then they're on both sides. This is the back side of it. This is the front cover here, and this is the back of that flip. You understand what I'm saying? So it goes like this. It's like, goes like this, and it goes like this. Okay, so this makes it the front cover. Now, on this side here, it is also a flip. So I flip it out this way, as I showed you. And you see I have the A3, A4, A5, A6, A, you know, I have these for a reason, because I have my papers here that I'm going to use to cover them, and on the back I have all of them in order. I try to have a system so I won't get mixed up. This is the center part. This is the center part. These could have been pockets, but I didn't want to have the pockets at the top. I wanted to have pockets at the bottom, so my pockets are here at the bottom. So I am going to put pretty papers. So I'm going to start, I think I'm going to start with the center part. Okay, so I'm not going to talk anymore because I don't want this video to be 1,000 hours. So let me get started. So while you listen to some music, and I'll come back with the finished product. ladies, this took me all of, oh my goodness, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes. I didn't time myself. I'm looking at my timer on my cell phone, but that was from the beginning of the entire video, I believe. But anyway, this is the finished product, and I hope you all was able to follow along with me. That's why I say it's very good to prep everything ahead of time, because when you prep everything ahead of time, you just go right through it real fast, and you don't have to. So I did all my prepping yesterday. I cut out, I distressed everything yesterday. So I was able to, but I still have to go back like I did. It's going to take a while for me to just go around and distress all of these edges like this. Just go around and just distress the edge of the entire journal. And that's going to take me a while, probably sitting down watching a movie or something. And I have to go back also to make sure with my art glitter glue, because it has a fine point, and just make sure all my edges are glued down. So let me give you a flip of it. This is the front. I will be going back and I will be putting different types of ephemera in it, embellishments. Let me see if I can make it go down just a little. Okay. What did I do? Okay. All right. So this is the front. You open. You keep on opening. And it's like a mother's child. This is, it says a mother's child right here. It says a mother's child, and it has like a little story. So that's probably a picture of a mother putting the letter in the tree house. This is the little, her and her little child having fun together. This is a tuck spot here. And then you flip this page over and you have this part here. I know this paper is so gorgeous, so beautiful. Okay, and then you come to the center of the book where I did the flips enchantment. Here you can put a pull if you want to cut this off. You can have, you know, just cut the edge off as straight as you can. And then you make this a tuck. This will be a tuck spot. So this is the same paper line that I used here. You can see it's the same, but I used it where it could print smaller so I can have like journaling cards, or because you see these are the same ones as this one. Is the same one, but I made it smaller so I can use them as journaling tags, or you know. So like I say, this here now is a tuck spot, a pocket, so I can make a tag to go in here, but I have to cut it down to size. Okay, so, and you can do the same thing with this side, cut this side also, but you really don't want to make it too chunky, because it's already chunky as is, because it's chunky because I have so many flips in it. So this here is a, so I have to go back and glue that. But this here is a pocket here. Pocket here, pocket here. Okay, so I have to go back and tweak it. Like I say, all the edges and everything that's not laid down good. So this here is the bottom of it. And this is the pocket at the top. These are the pockets at the top, pocket at the top. You get in frame. This is the pocket at the top here. Okay. So this is the center, and as you notice, this page here looks beautiful. It's prettier, but as you see, I have this going here, and I wanted to do the opposite. I wanted this to end here, and I wanted this to end here. But I know this here is the prettiest page to me. Okay, so we finished with that center. So let's go to the rest of the book and flip it out. Flip it out and flip it out. And here you see I made a double pocket on this one. A double pocket at the bottom and at the top here. Okay, so I just wanted to make this one like a family here. Then you see that this is the home where they live, and this is them sitting down to dinner, and home fashions. And so I try to carry this theme. And oh my goodness, is this Shabby Dabby Doodah? I believe it is. I believe these are also Shabby Dabby Doodah. So, close it on the back. This is the front part. This is introducing you to this chapter here. So, I put a bow because it's like unwrapping a gift. So, that's why I chose to do that. And the back is, just put one of the same prints that came from that line. So, like I said, I narrowed it down. Like I printed like 2 or 4 to a page. And then these became these. You understand, when I did it in my printer for tags and journaling. So I hope you ladies enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, leave your questions and comments in the description box. Until next time, I have to think of a closure I'm going to do. I have to do another closure here, ladies. So I can close it here. Maybe I could put something here and something here. Yeah. So I'll figure that out. So be blessed and be inspired. And like I say, Happy New Year. Bye-bye.